Greetings, Guardians. This is the Insane One here, back once again with another Destiny 2 gameplay for us, or where we're going to be hunting more ghosts. And I forget which one we're hunting. I think the first one is going to be Bean, and I forget where he's located. But yeah, let's try to get this over with so we can continue. So, without wasting more time, let's continue on with this ghost hunting action.
Nessus. I spent a lot of time out here mapping the Vex network access points with the Coyotes. I know this place like the back of my hand.
Hey, me too! I mean, I did less mapping and more, getting trapped. Oh, I should say something to Failsafe, tell her hi or something.
I thought you weren't going to be doing the sentimental tour.
I'm not. I'm just, one or two letters won't hurt. She deserves as much.
As for our wayward ghost, I've tracked Bean into the inside terminus. We should look for him there.
Hey, I know that place. Failsafe loves it.
Well, she'll be happy to know some of her old friends are there too. I'm picking up a detachment of Red Legion landing in the vicinity now.
Okay, I know I've been out of the loop, but the Red Legion, they're gone, right? They're like gone?
Sort of. Their leadership is. Which means this is either a Red Legion warlord acting on his own,
Or they answer to the Shadow Legion. I don't like either option.
That was a weird cut, but I would be honest with you Guardians. I'm pretty much doing a voiceover for this whole thing as I'm like in the process of currently editing, because at a certain point in time I forgot that I had muted my mic. So half the video didn't have any audio. I mean, so it wasn't like how the Halo Infinite one was, where the entire video, actually no, it wasn't really the entire, it wasn't like, I would say the first chunk of the video had audio, and then like the rest of it didn't. But this one isn't really that long, but like literally in the halfway point of this video, my mic was muted. I assumed that I had a phone call, or that somebody walked into my room to like tell me something. But all the way it goes, my mic was muted, so I didn't get touched.
Wait, that's Kargan. That's impossible. He's dead.
Yeah, well, sometimes that doesn't stick.
Follow him. We need to find out what he's doing here.
So yeah, I didn't get a chance to. My audio was not heard throughout this whole thing, but because I was contemplating if I should do the whole texting thing again, but I was like, nah, that texting thing was very tiring with Halo Infinite, and that was like an hour-long video versus this one is like a 41-minute video. Well, I'm looking at it now since it's edited, completely finished. It's a 41-minute video, and at the 25-minute mark, ooh, excuse me, at the 25-minute mark is when there it's like when there's no audio and everything like that. But yeah, so, and then like if my audio for this first half of the video, my audio is going to sound different, is because since it took me a very long time to start editing this, pretty much the entire of the Final Shape story. And normally this was one of the videos, because since there was no audio, the other one was the witnesses fight where I did a whole bunch of editing for when I lost a whole bunch of my fire team and everything like that. And then of course all these ghost hunting videos is the reason why I'm just stalling when it came to editing this entire like all these videos, because right now I think I have two more videos left to edit for the ghost hunting, and then three more videos left of the ghost hunting, and one more video for the Final Shape, and then that's the entire story completed and everything like that. But yeah, as far regarding my audio, this is different for the first half, and then the rest of the half is going to be like the audio that I'm currently using or was currently using, or was using for like the other videos. The reason why my audio sounds different is because one, this is around the time where I got my new laptop. I'm still using the same mic, but I got a pop filter to put over my mic, so that way my audio can possibly sound different. I guys, this video right here will be the first video that I would possibly, or that I will hear what the pop filter sounds like while editing. So I also increased my audio volume. So because I wanted to increase it since the game always sounds louder than me at certain points in time, which was annoying. So I increased my audio on the recording on the app that I use to record videos and everything like that. So hopefully I will if it's at a decent height and not, if it's at a decent volume and not too loud, then I'll keep it at the volume that I have for my audio. If it's still low, I'll increase it even more, because like I said, I have a very deep voice. So at sometimes when I like talk normal, it's possible that the game will be louder than me and everything like that. So as of right now, I'm just trying to, well, yeah, I'm just still trying to do some tweaks and tests to see what works for like my video, because I stopped using that one audio edit.
There's no doubt about it. That's Kargan. And he's trying to tap into the Vex network again.
I hate to say it, but this might answer a long-standing question I had about Cabal cloning programs. Apparently, they can clone scions.
Wait, this guy's a clone? Gee, you died for just a little while.
Whatever's going on, we have to stop him. I'll try and pin down what data he's accessing while I look for beam signals.
So I stopped using that one audio edit where because I don't want to mention the reason why, because if I mention it and for the people that wasn't paying attention or wasn't noticing it, it's gonna start noticing it for majority of the videos that I did use that audio edit like mechanic, because even when I first did it, it was very annoying hearing that, because I'm like, whoa, I said, what is that note? I'm like, what is that? What am I hearing? But then I started to realize, I said, oh, that's that doing that, and it was like that. But so yeah, I stopped using that, and I was like, I'll just increase my audio, because the whole point of me using that was for my audio. And right now I did look confused, because I was wondering how I found the ghost. But apparently, if somebody else finds it, it also counts for you. I should have figured that, since that happened in one of the other videos, older ones, previous ones.
I'm going to kill this guy.
But yeah, so now eventually I will see that. I see it right there. That's how I noticed where he found that, because I wanted to see where the hero was located. I didn't even notice it.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Yeah, so
And stay down!
I've got beam signal. It looks like he's gone deeper into Nessus. It should be easy to follow him. As for what Kargan's clone was doing here, it looks like he was trying to access Vex data on Oxa again.
That's the Scion prediction machine, right? Sees the future in branching paths. Future War Cult has something similar.
Based on what I'm seeing here, I can't be sure they aren't the same thing. The same design. But I don't know how that's possible. Kargan was trying to access the Soul Divisive's research on the Veil as well. I don't understand how all these things are connected. But I can tell where the orders are coming from. A scion named Atzat. And these orders are recent. I think there might be defector branches within the Shadow Legion. One's not loyal to the Witness.
And they're trying to pin down potential outcomes. comes. Make plans for what? The event of our success?
Maybe. But it looks like something blocked them. But I don't know how that's possible.
Why? What stopped Kargan?
If this log is correct, Maya Sundaresh did.
Maya, why does that name sound so familiar?
Why don't you and I talk about that offline, Cade? Let the Guardian and Ghost track down Bean.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, but I had figured that M Sun 12 was Maya Sundaresh and everything like that. When I started, while I was playing this strike and everything. So now I'm just searching for the Ghost Bean still on Nessus and everything, so which is why they're guiding me through this one part and everything like that. But whatchamacallit, yeah, so I just had to fight off a few Vex to get through here, and everything like that. But yeah. You got this whole final shape goblin thing right there, and then we got this giant ass Hydra. Like, how the hell? Looks like sliced cheese. Oh, I gotta return to this insufferable lady. Bet you guys can guess what she's going to do once I return this ghost. And the reason I was looking around because I was trying to figure out what was changed.
I'm glad you were able to rescue Bean. He's going to be a great asset to healing the Traveler. I can't help but be worried about what you found while searching for him. I thought the Scion defector sided with the Witness. But it's looking more and more like that may be a deception. There's something else going on here. Something we're going to have to tackle head on in the future, if we're lucky.
She's saying this we like as if she's doing something, but it's all me.
I have new ghost telemetry for you, but a word of warning on this one. Anwar is a ghost who has been through a lot. He was once a close confidant of the Speaker. After the Speaker died, Anwar began to question his connection to the light, and began seeking out the truth about darkness. Anwar believes the darkness is an intrinsic universal force that must be tended to like a garden, lest it grow unruly. But do not let Anwar's beliefs cast a shadow of doubt on his allegiances. He's an unwavering ally, but one who questions everything. His telemetry data leads me to believe he may be inside the pyramid on Europa. I don't know what you'll find there. Be safe, Guardian.
Yeah, shut your ass up at this point. And then this threw me off because I'm like, hey, this is the Forsaken.
I've got a read on Akasha's location, but her light signature here isn't a straight trail like the others. It cuts in and out.
She's probably skipping through the ascendant plane. Hold on. Glint and I devised some sensor modulations to help track between planes.
Sending it to you now.
Thanks, Flint.
This is the same path Glint and I took hunting down Zebu Rat's High Solomon all those years ago. It's familiar territory.
Then hopefully we'll be able to find Akasha before anything happens to her.
Yep. And the Golden City looking for, I already forgot her name, just because these ghosts have weird names and everything like that. One of them, Citrine, is the name of a war front and everything like that. But I just gotta, it's just, I got me fighting through annoying as enemies, and shit like that. But of course, since which is kind of it's weird how they started with the cover was the Forsaken. So even though we're not doing that, and then we would drop that stupid ass Corsair down thing. Like, why don't they ever stop giving me that shit? Like, that's the most annoying. That's one of the reasons why I don't go to the Dreaming City, because every time I'll shoot a random scorn, and next you know Corsair down just drops. And I'm over here thinking it's like some type of collectible, but then I get a whole letdown of reality when they show me that it's just a stupid ass Corsair down. To be honest, I'm just trying to finish off all these ghost things, or at least edit videos. Because like I said, this is a voiceover, so obviously I'm done with it. Like, if you really want to know how long it took me to gain the strength to actually start editing, then like right now, future me is in episode 3, not just episode 3, act 3, and not just any part of act 3, the ending. Like, I already did the ending of act 3 and everything like that, and that's what granted I did not start. Actually, that's a lie. I did. Once act 3 was over with, I did start the Destiny videos. But most of them was already. But to be honest, actually, it's not so much of a lie, because I would say I started editing the second to final boss fight video. And actually, I can say it. I edited the Witness boss fight. That's the order. Yeah, I edited the Witness boss fight during the ending of Act 3. All the other Destiny 2 videos were already edited, because they were pretty simple and everything, because I didn't have to gather much for those videos. But when it came to the Witness boss fight, that's the video that I procrastinated with, because I had to gather things and everything like that. And then I started, once that video was done with, finally, because I knew that was taking me a long time, then that's when I started editing the ghost stuff, like the Pale Heart stuff. The first 2 were easy, like the Lost in Light, Found in Dark. Those were easy because they were short and simple. I didn't have to hunt for ghosts. I just had to do missions to help out the characters, and I had to, of course, leave out a few spoilers. So that was that. And the reason why I had to bleep out some spoilers, because I had recorded all of this out of order. But of course, I will be uploading it in order, so that way the story can make sense. Because me, I was confused as hell. That's the reason why I had to bleep out a few spoilers, because I kept mentioning the spoiler, because until I came to the realization that, oh, I did this out of order. So, yeah.
I'm going to kill this guy!
But yeah, so because at first I was going to stop the editing for Destiny, because Bethesda had dropped the remaster on Oblivion, and I was like, yo, I gotta get on this real quick, because I want to get, because I was about to play the Oblivion recording.
Akasha's signal winds through here. I think she was analyzing the ley lines, looking for something.
I'm seeing some alarming things in your feed. There's a lot of movement in the ley lines, high transfer rates of matter.
The moment I turn my back, this has to be the work of Xivu Arath.
Far as I can tell, she didn't join the Witness, which means she's playing us against each other.
I suppose it only makes sense. If the Witness succeeds, she will cease to exist as she is. But if it fails, we will be weakened from our war. Vulnerable.
what I meant to say was, I didn't mean to say to play the recording. I meant to say record the playthrough of Oblivion, like the original playthrough. Because I've been hearing some talk of Oblivion getting remastered, but I thought that was like fan theories and shit like that. But that's when Bethesda dropped the whole announcement of Oblivion remaster, and then literally the same day that they announced it was the same day that they released it.
I found Akasha's beacon. She's not too far away in the Dreaming City.
That's wonderful news. While you've been working, Crow and I have been going over the data from your feed.
Xivu Arath is moving Hive through the Ascendant Plane en masse. With Mara focused on holding back the final shape, they've gone unnoticed.
Hopefully when you find Akasha, she'll have more to say on the subject. Good work, Guardian.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, I wanted to like put the editing on hold for a while before they what's it called? But they didn't release the physical copy yet, so I'm gonna just wait a while. And yeah, this is the part where I was like getting irritated because like the navigation is very stupid. Like look at this shit. Look how it's like flickering like back and forth. But so then yeah, I just figured it out like to just go downwards. But even when I figured it out, the navigation is still like just fidgeting. Like what the hell is this navigation? Why didn't it just guide me from like onward towards the path? Why is it still acting stupid? But anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, I did want to record, like start the recording for Oblivion Remastered, so that way I can just see how beautiful it looks. Because so far I've been hearing a lot of good things and saying how everything was kept the same, with a few cut content being added into the remaster. Like cut content from the original being added into the remaster is what I meant to say. But unfortunately, they didn't. So far, it hasn't been announced that there's going to be a physical copy. So I guess that was God's way of saying finish the editing for Destiny, and then wait to see if there's a physical copy before you start playing Oblivion. Because if I did put this on hold to record Oblivion and to edit Oblivion Remastered, then of course it's going to be a while before I start editing Destiny again, possibly. But yeah, another thing, but as of right now, we're going on right here. They had taken us back to this is the area where we start the Shattered Throne quest. And I was just over here analyzing this weird dude. But yeah, so whatchamacallit? What was I saying? Oh yeah, so yeah, I put that on hold until they release a physical copy of Oblivion Remastered, because Bethesda usually I feel like there's going to be a physical copy because like to be released for that game, because that's I'm waiting on that and everything like that. So yeah, let's just turn in this Ghost, because it's coming to the parts where I don't have to do the voiceover anymore.
So this is interesting. Akasha returned some analytics from her scans of the Dreaming City's ley lines, and it's troubling. There's Hive activity surging through the Ascendant Plane. Xivu Arath's brood, and as far as I can tell, she's a no-show here. Which means she's cut her losses from the Witness, but that also means she's planning something else. If we make it out of this alive, I've got a bad feeling there'll be another war waiting for us on the horizon. Nothing we can do about that right now, though. Get back out there. One apocalypse at a time. I found the general location of Hai-Lung. She's another member of the Watchful Eye. Turns out Hai-Lung was sent on a long-term recon operation inside Savathun's throne world. But that was over a year ago. There's been no contact with Hai-Lung since, and I don't know what to expect. The Hidden provided me with her last known coordinates. We'll have to start there and see what we can find.
I don't know what this weak stuff is, but you mean me? Alright, this is the part where I hand it back over to my older self, because that's when I start to realize my mic was muted, so yeah.
Guardian, the situation on Mars is dire. As the final shape presses into this world, it tears the already fragile time rifts apart at the seams. Portions of the Warmind facility are now operating both in and out of our time, as moments are compressed together. While I have seen no signs of the Warmind himself, the automated security that should be defunct is now very active.
Worse, Xivu Arath has dispatched forces back to Mars to investigate the time rifts. We can't have her retrieving any functional Warmind tech from here. While our goal is finding Citrine, we need to make sure that Xivu Arath's forces get nothing from this place.
My mic was muted the entire fucking time and I'm angry about it. I forgot I had muted it. I wouldn't say there was some important things that I was saying, because I wasn't really saying much story-wise. Or like explaining anything story-wise. You can all be strong enough to do this shit and do them separately. Most of the time. Piss off, dude. How did I get stuck in there? That's bullshit. I don't really need the heavy ammo. So weird when there's no like person being vocal about the shit going on. Like, why have I do this long ass mission? At least what for? everything so that way won't. Oh, it didn't really move up much. Why are there so little enemies spawning in? Like, where's like, finally, like, where's the reinforcements at? These motherfuckers. Swiper, no swiping. You saw how they prolonged that 100? Shit is wild. Alright, we gotta do this shit again. Bang. Yeah, no. Ship is in the way for a while. Come on, gang. Like, my feet already touched the fucking ground. We ain't gotta worry about those fucking lasers no more. Shit is annoying. Goofy ass motherfuckers. When you being my enemy thought you were gonna prevail. Damn it. Out of my face. I mean, he died. Oh, great! It doesn't stop to reverse itself. Did you say you gonna start moving? He got the shit anyway. Bottoms up, bitch. How do you still have... Bro, what were you wasting it on? How do you still have, like... How do we still have this stuff? How was it not destroyed? Oh, that's how you deal with that. I know there's a knight, because I saw his shield. Dude! What are you doing? That's gonna go away once we start the thing. Just let you know. Get out of here. Look at him. Already went into his shadow realm. Still in the same spot. I'm the person that you decided to go after. Wait. Well, I forgot. I don't get boosted with this one. Really? Look at that sword. Oh, there they go right there. Darkblade out there. Where are you at?
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Micah, I found Citrine's beacon. She's made her way back to the Enclave, and the Hidden told her to wait for us.
That's a relief. Thank you, Ghost. Mara, what's your assessment of the situation?
The wounds here are fragile, spreading and contracting like something that is alive. Breathing. There is no sign of the war mind, for good or ill. I should be able to have this rift sealed, even if temporarily. I will dispatch my Techians to assist in the matter shortly.
Thank you for all that you do, Your Majesty.
Thank you, Mara. Now, let's go get Citrine.
So you're all the way in the back where we started the exotic mission with Mara Sov. And see you in this mouth of this skeleton with hands. Put you right there. This place is not changing still.
Citrine is so sweet. She profusely apologized for her delay in arrival and tried to hide the fact that she was stripping the Warmind bunker for parts. I've put her with a patrol of ghosts to help expunge the witness's corruption, and she's taken right to it. And with any luck, she'll put her analytical mind to expediting the process. Citrine is brilliant, like a laser, and all she needs is a little focus.
Look at that. Look at this shit.
Guardian, I have telemetric data for the ghost Balthazar. He's an old friend of Peach, the first ghost you recruited. Balthazar is a scholar ghost like Anwar, but usually not as daring in field work. Which makes my discovery of his telemetric data on the moon all the more concerning. If Balthazar has gone to the moon, he must have good reason, but we need him here. We need every ghost we can find. Please bring him back and make sure he's safe.
It's like these things are endless. Well, that was all for that section of the third. Well, for those three second sections of Ghost, even though my audio wasn't really being recorded, so meaning I did an outro that couldn't be heard, and I think the first two Ghost missions wasn't heard until I started doing the fucking Mars shit. But I hate, that's one of the things I hate, is when I can barely see the green light, because standing up, like, we're hovering above this mic, and I can't see the light on the side back up, and then that's when I'll see, if I see a red light, that's how I know it's fucking muted. But man, I hate when that shit happens. But if push comes to shove, I might just keep all these videos together and just do one intro for the other, and then or do a major intro for one, and then the major outro for it as well. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy, you can leave a like, comment below, share thoughts you did think of today's video, and if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you miss any gameplay for Destiny 2 and so on. But until then, eyes up, Guardians.